there and welcome to a Year 5/6 edition of Teach Time Maths. So today we're going to be carrying on with our Roman numerals topic, and today we're going to be looking at learning whether things are greater than, equal to or less than. So to start us all off, I've got the Roman numerals down the side here. I want you five seconds or a bit longer if you need to. Pause the video now and see if you can work out the numbers for each Roman numeral. Okay, if you need a bit more time, just pause the video again. So, the letter I is, of course, 1. Smallest unit of Roman numerals. They don't go to 0. I don't know why. V is, of course, 5. X, we move up to the next one, so it's 10. Remember, we've got our unit, half 10, 10. So this one is our half 100, which is 50, half of 100. So we've got unit, half 10, 10, half 100, 100. Now we've got up to our next half, so one jump up from the hundreds is our half thousands. So half of 1,000 is 500. And then finally we need our 1,000. Okay, so those aren't the only symbols we're going to be using today. We're also going to be using our symbols over here on the left. Now, we've got two crocodile looking things, and well, we know what that sign is. So, we need to remember which one is which. So one of the crocodiles is greater than and one of them is less than. And I'll show you a trick. If it's bigger on the right hand side and smaller on the left, it means that the number on this side on the left is less than the number on this side, because this one, it pinches down at the side, so that means it's smaller. They have to pinch it down to reach the size of the other number, whereas the other one's so big they have to spread it out to be able to reach it. Okay, so this is less than. If a number is equal to another number, then they don't have to pinch it on either side. They both equal the same amount. So they can just use the equal signs because it's going to be the same distance on either side. So that one is equal to. And then finally, it's just the reverse of this one, isn't it? So the one on the left now is bigger or greater than the one on the right. So this one is greater than. Okay, so we're going to be using those three symbols as well as our Roman numerals today. So I have 3 different Roman numeral numbers down the side here and 3 numbers on the other side. I want to know whether this number is less than, equal to or greater than this number, and the same for this one and this one. So first things first is I've got to convert this into standard numbers. So I'm going to have a look over here. So I've got 1i, so let's put that up here. So I've got 1. I don't have any v's, so I don't need to add on any more units. I'm going to look at my tens. So I've got 2 x's, so that means 20. So I've put a 2 there for 21 at the moment. But I had an L, so that's the problem. I've got to add 50 to my 2 x's. So this is 5, add 2, which equals 7. So I can cross that bit out now. I've got 71. And over on this side it says 71. So that means that it is equal to the number on its other side. Let's have a look at this one, CXV. So let's start with my units. I don't have any i's, I've just got a v. So that means there's 5 here. I've just got an X, I don't have any L's, so I've just got 10. And then I've just got a C, I don't have any D's or anything, so that's 100. So my number here is 115. Well, the number on the other side is only 100, so my Roman numeral number is bigger. So it's greater than 100, so I need to draw my greater than sign. And finally, I've got LXVII. So I've got a V and two I's. So that's 5, add 2 1s, 5, 6, 7. So 7 at the end. And I've got an L and an X. So that's 50, add 10, which equals 60. So over here I've got 67, but on the other side I've got 80, which is a lot bigger. So that means 67 is less than 80. Okay, so you get the gist of what the activity is today. We're just figuring out if our Roman numerals are less than, equal to, or greater than our standard numbers. So this is working not only your ability to convert Roman numerals into standard numbers, but it's also using a bit more of your mathematical brain in that you've now got to work out the value, the weight, the value that these hold compared to the other numbers. So I've got 5 numbers here for you to have a look at. I've got the less than, equal to and greater than written at the top for you, and I've got your Roman numerals down the side. So I want you to pause the video now and see if you can work out whether the Roman numerals are less than, equal to or greater than the numbers on the other side. Write them down if it helps you, but remember when you're looking at your units you're looking for the V's and the I's. Let's highlight them in one colour. When you're looking for your tens, you're looking for the X's and the L's. When you're looking for your hundreds, you're looking for the C's and the D's. And then when you're looking for your thousands, you're just looking for your M's. Okay? So pause the video now and see if you can have a go. Okay, so let's have a look at these now. So in my first number, I don't have any I's. I've just got a V. So that means that this is just 5. But I do have 1 L and 2 X's. So I've got 50, add 2 10s, so 50, 60, 70. I then got 1 D and 1 C. So that's 500, add another 100 is 600. And then I've just got 1 M. So that goes here. So my Roman numeral number is 1675. But my standard number over here is 1861. So this one is bigger, greater than my Roman numeral. So it means my Roman numerals are less than the standard number. So I put this symbol in. If you put that symbol, give yourself a tick. Okay, next one. So my units are V's and I's. So I've got 1 V and 2 I's. So that's 5, add 2 1s, 6, 7. Okay. Next, I have no X's, just 1 L. So that just means I've got 50. Then I've got 1 D and 3 C's. So that's 500, add 3 of the C's, 6, 7, 800. Okay, so I've got 857 compared to 729. Well, my Roman numeral number is a lot greater than the standard one. So I need to put my greater than symbol this time. Remember your greater than, this side is taller because this number's bigger. This side is pinched because this one is smaller. Now I've got 2 I's for my units here. I don't have any V's, so that just means it's the number 2. I have 1 L and 2 X's, which means it's 50, 60, 70. and then I've got a D and a C, which means 500, 600. So 672 compared to 672. So those two are the same, which means they are equal to each other. And moving on, I've got MCCXII. So I've got two I's, I don't have any V's, so that's the number 2. I don't have any L's, I've just got an X, so that is just 110. I've got two C's here, I don't have any D's. So two C's are 100 add 100, which equals 200. And then just one M, so I've just got 1000. So 1212 compared to 1809. Well, it's definitely a lot smaller. So my Roman numerals are less than my standard numbers. And finally, MDXXI. So I've got one I don't have any V's or anything, so that's just the number 1. I've got two X's, so that's the number 20, remember? X is 10, so 2 of them, 20. I've got one D, I don't have any C's or anything, so D is 500. And then finally I've got M, which is just 1000. So I've got 1521 compared to 1621. So again, my Roman numerals are smaller than or less than my standard number. Okay, so that was a brief introduction into comparing Roman numerals and standard numbers. There will be a worksheet on Facebook for you to have a look at, but I hope you enjoyed this. We are going to have lots of Roman history and Roman geography videos this week, hopefully. So stay tuned and have a lovely week.